And this right here, this for doing the will of God, part two. I'm also here's another strategy, that I realized, through the years, and it's pretty simple, man. It's like a matter of, and it's in regards to like sustainabilities and things. My ability to maintain my platforms and things, because you know how messed up my life, how badly I've been sabotaged, from birth all the way to now. So it's like, what I mean. Yeah, I've been heavily sabotaged, extreme. And so, realize, and that's one of the things with sustainability. Now, I talked a while back about this recording called, it was pretty much talking about how, it's satanic cults, and they can lie on you. You know what I'm saying? That they can get a lot of people in on it, so it make it look like it's true. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. And so they want you in position where that particular strategy would be most effective. You feel me? Or that type of strategy will be most prosperous, because what they're trying to do is get you in a position for your murder. You know what I'm saying? Or stagnancy. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have a cavalier attitude concerning it. It's like it structures, influential figures, like no matter what happens, that's their main ulterior goal for this person right here over everything else that's happening. This is like a priority. You know what I'm saying? This is like a prime priority, like a main thing beneath the radar, and it's been happening the whole time. It's weird. It's weird for this, but it's obsessions, like from high levels to low levels. It's really like that, really like that for just me. And it's weird, and see, one of the things they do is, say if you, let me think of some analogies. Okay. What if, let's say, methods that you have to maintain your platforms, to be able to keep your art and your own original stuff displayed for the whole world to see. Now, okay, say if your means of doing that is, okay, let me think, Okay, say if you are a phone technician, okay? Yeah, say if you're a phone technician and you have a pretty solitary, sustainability. And say, now in that kind of settings or that kind of reality, it's really no room for some type, for that type of, I say, like, satanic cults can lie on you. They get a lot of people in on it. They help them make it seem like it's true. They can lie about anything. You know what I'm saying? They can lie about hygiene. They can lie about, your attitude. They can lie on your emotions. They can lie on your feelings. They can lie about your feelings. That's weird. You have people that can tell lies on your feelings, saying you feel, ways that you don't, and things like that. So they can lie on you, and then they can get a lot of people in on it, and then make it seem like it's true to everybody else. And then from there, that's used to destroy your life further. And so with those things in mind that can be possibly lied on about you, that when you're in an isolated, existence, a solitary, type of, means of, say, sustainability, livelihoods, whatever, it's impossible for them to use that type of thing on your life. You feel me? Because you ain't in a situation. Now, knowing that these artists, what they fear most, influential figures, whatever, they fear your, everybody knowing that, your talent is natural. They fear your originality getting out, for what they've invested already in falsehoods, and what they've invested in, building empires from, on your downfall, So they always, they willing to do everything that they possibly can, illegally or legally, to do this, whatever that's not obvious. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They have to have some kind of way to make it look good to everybody else in order to perform it, And so, that's the thing. So when you're, in such existence, it's pretty much impossible for somebody to lie about things that they don't, they not, in proximity to you, satanic cults or whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's impossible. Now, if you are in a situation where, let's say you're doing something which require you have a whole lot of, contact with a lot of people, then that's ample, breeding ground, for such a thing. Like that's the perfect environment needed for, those kinds of attacks. Because from there, I've been there. I know how it is. You can get swarmed, and it don't matter what the truth is. It just matters what they can make everybody else believe. The rest of the world. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? I've been through it so much already. And so when you're in a situation like that, then, anything can happen. Your life is in their hands, the hands of people who are jealous of you, already stolen from you, already killed, steal, and destroy your life even before you knew about it. Just have this insane obsession preyed upon your life for unprovoked. It's just wanton. You feel me? There's no reason for it. It's just envy, jealousy. And, people already, who did irreversible things to your life before you was aware of it, and after you were aware of it. They talk. So I mean, this it sticks you and keeps you in their hands. You know what I'm saying? But when they don't have that control over you, you feel me? They're pulling moves. They're doing things even on corporate levels and whatever, and paying people to do things that's trying to get you back into a position of stagnancy or a position where you're in their control, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? You're in a position where they can control you because they don't want your success, your fame, and everything to get out too much, because then their inauthenticity will be their inauthenticity. You know what I'm saying? The fact that they're, it'll be exposed, like it's not authentic. You know what I'm saying? That would be made, manifest to everybody to see. And so they want you in that position to see. I tell you how insane it is, because the average person, when a person, the average person has rights, you know what I'm saying? Regular rights. I've seen these rights in everybody for as long as I've existed, it's people of varying races that don't have these things going on. And I tell you how insane and obsessed, these influential figures are. You know what I'm saying? How jealous, because it's weird, because, you see, now knowing that during these environments, okay, you don't put yourself in a position where, this scam that you've seen hundreds of times can be prosperous. You know what I'm saying? And you put yourself where everybody can see the truth. Now, imagine how insane someone would have to be, in high societies, to turn the entire world or entire society, or try to turn this society into a nesting ground for that kind of reality where, you could be lied on, and a lot of people could be put in on it, and then make it seem true. You know what I'm saying? Satanic cults. They can graft all these people in it, and then and what it is like keep control of you. It's like slavery. You know what I'm saying? For one person only. It's weird. No reason for it, no legal reason for it, or any other type. And so that's the thing, you know what I mean? So it's a massive cover up. It's a tremendous gargantuan, cover up, and it's people nitpick, and they try to find ways to insert themselves into reality's interests totally out of context and inappropriate and not applicable, or none of that. You know what I'm saying? They try to look for reasons to find ways and find problems with everything in order to bring about those realities. You know what I'm saying? When you're not even on that kind of thinking space. But they are, you know what I'm saying? Because they got obsession, they got a pre-existing, pre-planned, and pre-contemplated agenda that they already, were putting on your life when you were young, all the way up to now. And so that's the thing. So when you see things like this, those that care about, this irrational, tremendous persecution my life been under for so long. I mean, a very long time. Like my whole life, actually. Technically my whole life. But speaking of now, anybody who see that now, when you see these kind of things, you notice what's going on. You got it's like almost the entire structure, and then it's powerful, entities and influences that's with that same agenda. They cavalier about it, and they don't want the world to know about this guy here. You know what I'm saying? They're doing everything that they can, to try to bring about or put a cone over. You know what I'm saying? To where, the truth has no chance of being made manifested. I can't even be great. To make sure I can't be great because of what they have to lose off of empires that they built off my downfall, which wasn't even my fault. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you see. All of it is to the same situation. There's no isolated thing. It's all one massive same situation. It's happening now. The same thing happened 7 years ago. It's all one massive situation. Regardless of who involved, it's still the same situation. You feel me? I'm a witness, personal witness of it. And that's what's going on. And so that's what's happening. I've been attacked in every home, place of business, everything. Consistently, like right after another, one after another, time and time and time. You know what I'm saying? Like 365, regardless. The same way, same thing, same form, same happiness. And that's all I know. But you understand what's going on, though. So you got people, they got an agenda. Insane, cynical, obsessed, like out this world envy. But very, very good at keeping a mask on it. You feel me? I'm telling you, man, it's weird. It's weird, man. But wanted those that care to know about what's going on to serving of God willfully, because those doing this know 100% know, because I watched them see God thousands of times through the years. I watched them see God's power thousands of times through the years in proportion to my life alone. So they know they're doing this to God on purpose, which is going to play a big role in the future, God's response to all this. But you understand, though, heavily persecuted for doing the will of God.